Welcome to the 17th of August, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're really interested in doing, and they've got a real passion for it. And they want to share that knowledge and experience to be able to help other people impact their lives and also be able to monetize that knowledge and experience that they've already got. And I was on a group coaching call with a group of my wonderful students yesterday, and we're working through a 12-week program to help them build their very first online course. And we're talking about, really important topic about how do you build your audience? How do you find your ideal customer? And how do you then build your audience around those ideal customers? So I came up with 4 ways to be able to do that. And I'll share them with you on the notes that I used. Well, not notes, really, cards I used, because when I'm coaching, it's one of the things I mentioned to the group yesterday. I tried it last week to speak with notes, and it doesn't work for me. On video, directly on video like this, live, I just can't use notes. I love talking extemporaneously. I just love it. I guess it's because I've been doing this for a long time, and I love my topic of helping people build online businesses. And I love just talking extemporaneously. But when I started, I wasn't really good. I was actually terrible. But it's just practice, really. So if you're kind of watching this video now and you're kind of scared about getting in front of a camera and shooting your very first video or doing your very first live, I know how you feel, because that was me 5 years ago. But constant repetition, constant practice, just doing a little bit every day will help you. So kind of going back to my training yesterday, if somebody asked me to speak for hours and hours about my topic without any rehearsal, I could do it. And I don't say that to brag. I just say it because I've been doing it for a long time and because I just love my topic. So anyway, getting back to the topic for today, which is 4 ways to build your audience. First way, which is kind of like the base of online marketing. This is the base of online marketing. If you're looking to build an online business, you have to do this. But unfortunately, only 2%, like it's staggering. Only 2% of people that are online today do this. And this is like online marketing 101. And that is create content. We have to create content, and we have to do it with this word always, which is consistently. That's where most people fall down, sadly. They'll put out a post one day, maybe a second day, and then you don't hear from them. They might do a live one day, then you don't hear from them for a while. And that presents an opportunity for people who want to build an online business seriously. If they create content that helps their audience by teaching them, educating them, and then doing it consistently, you are going to be in that 2% of people. It's staggering, 2% of people online that will do that. It's amazing. And creating content is online marketing 101. Like, it's the base. You have to do it. So if you're looking to build an online business, number 1, make sure you're creating content on a regular basis consistently. Somebody asked me in the group yesterday, how often should I post online? Well, it depends on what kind of business you've got and what your ambitions are for the business. But I know for me, minimum at least 2, maybe 3 posts a day, including my live. Some people talk about even more than that, but it really just depends. But if you're just putting content out once a week, your business is not going to grow. Or maybe it will, but just for a short period of time. You have to constantly be putting content out there and consistent. So that's number 1. Number 2, social media. We've got a huge opportunity today. We've got ready-made platforms. Like, depending on what platform you're watching this video now, we have a huge opportunity to speak to millions, like literally millions of people, for on a ready-made platform to share what we know, tell people about our journey, tell people about what we're doing, tell people about how we can help them. And we've got that opportunity if we use social media strategically and in a creative way, rather than constantly scrolling through our feed and just consuming content We need to be creating content. So it goes back to the first point. Like, these are pretty much interlinked. You got to create content, and you've got to use social media as a platform to be able to build relationships and then be able to share the content that you've got with people who are particularly those who are in your ideal audience. So using social media in a strategic way, really important to build your audience. Number 3, the one that I think probably maybe the newbies that are coming in to online marketing and say kind of poo-poo. Is that a right word? Am I allowed to use that word? I think I am. Poo-poo. Email. Email and email marketing in an online business is still your number one asset. And nobody will convince me of that otherwise. Because if you think about it, if you've got a social media account, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, if you want to log on to your account or set up your account, what do you use? You use your email to do it. If you want to open a bank account, what do you do to open your bank account? You need your email. So email is not going away. And it's the number one way to consistently know that you're able to access and communicate with your audience. On social media, it's fantastic for building relationships, but we're working with algorithms, and it's all depending on how the algorithms are working, whether or not our message and what we're doing gets out to our audience. But with email, we know that when we press that send button of an email, particularly if you're using an online platform that's got analytics behind it, like the one I use, Kajabi, most of the good platforms today have got analytics behind it. And behind that, you can then see who's opening your emails and who's not. So you're able to track behavior of people when you send an email to them. You can't do that on social media. So email, still your number one asset. Number 4 way of building your audience, you need to have a website. Like, if you think about this, if you've got a bricks and mortar building and you're in retail, you'll have a shop unit that people can access what you do, the products you've got, and potentially buy from you. It's the same thing with the online world. It's just that instead of having that bricks and mortar unit, you've got a retail unit in the sky where people can access what you do and find out about you and what you're all about, and buy your products as well, or at least see your products, your programs, your courses 24/7 all around the world. So you do have to have a website to be able to do that. Social media is good, but it's really limited about what it actually you can communicate to people in terms of all those things I've mentioned about you, your programs and your courses, accessing free content, being able to connect with you. So many things that your website can do for you that social media and other forms can't do. So if you want to build your audience, 4 simple things you need to do, but you need to do them, and you need to do them consistently. Create content, number 1. Number 2, use social media strategically and create rather than consume. Number 3, make sure you have an email list that you're growing every single day with engaged audience. And number 4, make sure you got a website that tells people all around the world 24/7 what you do and how they can access your programs and courses. Because on that website, you need to have that ability for people to access your programs and courses 24/7. If you don't have a place people can do that, you've got a website that's a hobby. And I don't say that in a derogatory way. It's just a lot of people have that, and they say they got an online business. If people can't access your programs and courses 24/7 on your website, then you need to get that in place. So hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you want to know more about me on my website, you'll find that out. But also, if you want to join my newsletter, where every week on a Sunday into your inbox, all the strategies, the tactics, everything I teach my students, my clients, everything I use myself in my business, and also talking about the things that are working today, things that are not working today. If you want to be part of that, there's a link below here where you can join my newsletter. It comes out, as I say, on a Sunday into your inbox. And all you need to do to join that and subscribe is click the link below. And I look forward to seeing you on there. Hopefully you have a great day on this Thursday. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow, Friday. Bye-bye.